Okay, good morning, YouTube. We're getting started. These are still beta trials for our streaming that we will be doing more in earnest in July, but we're still trying to make sure everything works. We're getting started here. It looks like the markets have been moving quite aggressively upward overnight in the London session. So we have our briefing here, but we're also looking at a pretty aggressive downward move right now. So I want to make sure that I'm taking a look at what's happening here. Move this back to the 10-second chart on gold futures. I'll pull up the morning briefing again. Yeah. All right. Central bank gold buying. Global central banks are on track to purchase 1,000 metric tons of gold in 2025, marking the fourth consecutive year of significant acquisitions. This trend is driven by efforts to diversify reserves away from the U.S. dollar-denominated assets and geopolitical tensions and uncertainty surrounding the U.S. economic policies under President Trump. Okay, U.S. economic indicators. Recent data shows signs of a slowing U.S. economy, including the first contraction in the services sector in nearly a year and the weakest private sector job growth in over 2 years. Investors are cautiously monitoring these indicators with attention focused on the upcoming non-farm payroll data for further direction. Geopolitical tensions. President Trump's recent actions, including the reimposition of tariffs and a travel ban affecting a dozen countries, have heightened geopolitical uncertainties. These developments are contributing to increased demand for safe haven assets like gold. All right, let's take a look at where we are with price. We're coming back down below the DM4. We look over here. Oops, not there. That's not what I'm talking about. We look over here at the 1-minute chart. And I'm going to move this over here. All right. We've got price coming down below the DM4. Above that, we have the DR2. So price has really moved aggressively up. Last night, when I turned off my screens, we were still below the WM4. So that's been a pretty aggressive move up. Looks like we have some exhaustion and prices and the price is coming down a bit now. So I'm going to get rid of this and think about what we can trade in this zone here. All right. so let's see what we have here. Gold is looking a lot stronger than the dollar on the relative currency strength over here from FX Blue. Um, so initially, it says I don't want to be counter trending. FX trend, getting a little mixed signals over there. We are seeing the yen dropping. Um, okay, I just need to get my bearings here for a couple seconds before I'll be ready to take a trade. Also, wouldn't hurt to get a little more coffee in me. Pull up my notepad. After we've had this kind of move leading into the New York session, um, could be a very subdued New York session. Let's see. We have Thursday, June 5th. We have unemployment claims at 8:30. A few yellow folders after that, but it's really just going to be the unemployment claims at 8:30. Now we know that the JOLTS job openings were way down. So the economy is not able to absorb a lot of unemployment claims. So if the unemployment claims is way high, we're going to probably see gold rise again. All right, I'm going to set my time alarms here so I'm alerted every time a half-hour candle comes. So right now the time is 7:28, so I want to be alerted at 7:29, so I'm ready for the 7:30 candle. I want to be alerted at 7:59. I want to be alerted at 8:19 because COMEX opens at 8:20, 8:29, 8:59, 9:29, 9:59. And in case we're still here, 10:29 and 10:59. Okay, won't be here later than that. We'll probably be calling it a session somewhere around 10 minutes after 10, depending on what's happening in the market. Okay. I'm going to turn the music down just a touch. All right, that's my cue. We have 1 minute for the 7:30 candle. So let's call the session beginning at 7:30. All right, about 15 seconds. And maybe, just maybe, there will be a sell opportunity here on this candle. There it is, 7:30. For now, it wants to push up. Now it really looks like it doesn't want to do anything. No excitement. No excitement on that 7:30 candle. Okay, so let's see what else we've got to look at here while we wait for something to happen. Let's take a little stroll around the block. The VIX, of course, isn't moving until the stock market opens here in a couple hours, but the VIX has been falling. Volatility index showing that market is basically calm, good for doing business. We have the DXY, which is the dollar measured against a basket of currencies, right now at 98.83. That's pretty weak. It has been coming up over the last couple of hours. Um, well, but really, I guess it came down, it came up, came down, went up. Overall, these are 30-minute candles up here, same chart, uh, pretty sideways. Kind of the same here for the yields. It came down 7:30 yesterday morning. Here we are this morning. It's been sideways. All right, this is the 5-minute candle, so the 5-minute chart for gold. Hadn't adjusted it yet this morning, but you can see how that one just really took off. Just really took off last night. Okay, and here we are. Here we are again. The 1 minute. It's looking like it wants to come down, but seems to be being held up. Support zone here. So this might be a sell here. If it comes down, breaks this, at least a little bit of a sell. So I might consider that. This will show some momentum. Okay. Looks like we're getting some, so I'm in. We should have a little more range to run than that. But, maybe not. Oh, come on. it had shown its cards that it wanted to come down. If it breaks that structure to the top, I'm out. Wow. All right. What's that? 736. So A minus sell went against me. Don't like to start the morning off with a loss, but when it's a controlled loss, lost 150, that's all right. That's within my loss parameters. This is the muscle I'm developing to pull the trigger when it's obvious. Now look, now maybe it wants to come back down and pay me. And it would have. But I'll get in on the next sell. Not in a hurry. Not in a hurry. Okay. Now you want to play this game? And now I'm in. You pay me cash money. Come on. No. No, 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 no. You do what you promised my ancestors. Pay me in gold. Deutschmarks are dollars. American Express will do nicely, thank you. Let me loosen up your collar. Really? Mm-mm. Pay me. Fuck you, pay me. Mm. Come back to rock bottom. Well, this trade certainly isn't preventing me from taking other trades. There's nothing going on here. The market is very slow right now, approaching 8 o'clock. I am in this buy. I'm sorry, I am in this sell. It is the second sell. I got in close to this area. Um, the first time the market wasn't ready to come down, as opposed to the second time the market wasn't ready to come down. So here I am stuck in a similar trade. Now let's hope that the market sees itself to come down, come down below this red line just a little bit and let me out with a little bit of profit. If it gets close but shows no sign of actually going to make it to my point of entry, I will exit with a little bit of a loss. I'd like to minimize that loss as much as possible because I've already taken a $150 loss this morning across multiple accounts. That adds up. Excuse me, no, that's accurate. Let's see if that's accurate. Well, it's telling me that was a 174, a $180 loss I took. So, Here she comes, maybe. Come on down. Pierce this red line. And if you can do it with gusto, that'd be even better. To where you're going to come down and slam into that line, poke right through it, and give us some profit on the upside or on the downside, let's say. Okay. Looking positive. Looking positive. How much can you give me? How much can you give me? This wasn't a great sale, so I'm just going to get out with 10 bucks if I can. And there I did. Right. Looks like it was willing to give me a little bit more. But sometimes you just got to take what's coming your way. All right, what else we got here? Is it going to come down further? It is. Maybe this is another sell. What are we selling into? Got clean sells. So if it decides it wants to come down, we've got room all the way down to the DR1 here. But it is really slow poking it. There's really no volume to speak of in the market yet. We have 6 minutes before the 8 a.m. candle. Things tend to get a little livelier around then. Hmm. We had all that beautiful upward movement starting around 4 a.m. to 6 a.m. That was great. But we did get to participate in that. No. Yeah, I think my best bet at this point in the morning is to go get myself a couple cookies. I'll be right back. Trading with Tono was the best thing I could have done. That was the. All right, chat, what did I miss? All right, I think this is the live stream for now. No, it is not. All right, this is the live stream. No, it is not. Okay, we have 1 minute for the 8 o'clock candle. That is always exciting. Okay. And 15 seconds for this. Looks like we have some downward movement, so maybe we've got another sell here. What are we selling into? That's the 8 o'clock. Hmm. Not showing a lot of ambition in either direction. Low volume in the market. This is a Thursday. We do have news coming up in half an hour. The news could drive price significantly, so a lot of traders probably just hanging out waiting for that to happen. Okay. Could be a false breakout here, so don't want to get too excited. All right, I'm having a couple chocolate chip cookies while we wait, see what Price wants to do. Might be one of those days. Hmm. Right, well, I'm missing an indicator that I really like. So I'm going to see if I can find it. This must be it. Let's see what happens. Oh, I don't need two of them. Put two of them on here. All right, so let's calibrate these. As long as we're waiting. Bear with me for a moment. Hey Google, what GMT time zone is New York in?
I don't know, but I found these results on search.
5 hours behind Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time -5. Okay. Okay. So Asia session begins at, let's call it 8 p.m. New York time and ends at 11 p.m. New York time. London session begins at 3 a.m. ends at 6 a.m. And New York time begins at 8 p.m. goes to, all right, not 8 p.m., 8 a.m. and goes to 11. It actually goes from 20 to 23. Okay. Hmm. There we go. Okay, so I want to copy that. And I want to put that here. And I want to put that here, I think, if it will adapt. There we go. There's the New York session right there. I'm gonna put it, oops, still I did do that. I'm gonna put it here. Well, here. Okay, that one does not really work here on the VIX, so get rid of that. Okay. Back to the work at hand. It is 8:15. Need some downward movement. How aggressively down are we going? For a little scalp, it seems. Oh, not you again. Oh, absolutely unnecessary. Boy, it was going to give me more. I stayed too soon. Hmm.
Morning, Mike.
Hey, Rock.
Oh, Tono not on?
Bono's not on. No, I got a text from him earlier saying that he had a seizure last night and wasn't feeling so well.
Oh no.
At
Oh
the
my God.
party.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It seems to have gone up considerably, huh?
Well, he spends a lot of time in front of his screens when he's not trading recently because he's working on a book,
Right.
and time gets away from him, and then, it's the light and color and stuff that causes the seizures.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so he needs to take it a little easy on his screens.
Your session last night must have been good.
Yeah, it was actually.
Uh,
Um, I started off the session. I took a trade with Tono,
hmm
and it went against us. We both had to take a significant loss.
Okay.
And then I was worried it wasn't going to come back, and I took another trade and
hmm
also took a loss.
hmm
Tono reached his loss limit and said, "Okay, I got to go. That's my loss limit. I can't take it anymore." And then I stayed, and the market started moving, and I made everything back and then some.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's nice.
yeah, yeah.
That's really good. Yeah. Uh, yeah. I mean, gold is gone. What is that? 33. What is it? 33.93?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have news coming up in 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Okay.
We were talking about you last night about
Mhm.
how you told me that you don't use TradingView, and we
Yeah.
gotta get you sorted.
Yeah.
'Cause it's a very useful tool, whether you're trading, XAU spot or
Right.
future. Yeah,
The thing is, I think because of these, yeah, I remember when I first got TradingView, Tono was like, it's the most comprehensive of the charts.
yeah,
If you can handle TradingView, you'll get a good this thing of everything.
yeah, yeah.
TradingView should be good enough for most everything. So, but we didn't really get into the details of figuring out TradingView.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's that.
Well, if you want, one day, since we're both in town,
Yeah,
get together, and I could show you on my system how I use different things.
I would fucking love that.
Okay. All right.
Uh, yeah,
We'll
um,
find some time next week and come up.
yeah, absolutely. Mhm.
Yeah, not too much is happening right now.
No, but my God, we're we're talking back up to 3,400.
Yeah, yeah. If you had had a place to buy and gone to bed,
Yeah.
pick up a wealthy man.
Well, I'm afraid of that now.
Yeah,
You know, I gotta talk to you or Tono about it. Like, I'm worried that, I used to be real cavalier when I was just doing dollar pips,
yeah,
but at $10 pips, I'm afraid of just leaving an open buy and going to bed.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, you have to leave an open buy and a pending hedge
Right.
and an alert that lets you know. Sometimes you can leave an open buy, a take profit, and a
Mhm.
pending hedge.
Oh yeah. See, that's something I should learn to do properly. Yeah.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
But then you have to set an alert for yourself so that if it reaches your hedge,
Hmm.
you don't want it to pop back up and then take your profit, right? So
Exactly.
whatever one it reaches overnight
Yeah.
has to wake you up, and then you make the adjustment. You say, okay, now
Okay.
it's hedged. Fine. I'm gonna remove the take profit on the other side.
Uh-huh.
Or if it hits your take profit, then you remove the pending hedge that you had because you don't want it to come down and just trigger that for no reason.
Right. Yep. 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 That's
Yeah, believe it or not, between yesterday's losses
hmm
uh, and last night's losses with Tono,
hmm
I was able to make it all back last night in the Asia session.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's great. That's great.
yeah. But the whole
And
time
if
I kept thinking,
the
the
well,
whole time I kept thinking, look how much money I'd be making if I hadn't taken those dumb losses.
uh-huh.
All right, 1 minute for 8:30. Let's see how this is shaping up. We've got job openings.
Hmm
I'm sorry, unemployment. And we know that job openings yesterday
hmm
was underwhelming. There were not that many job openings.
Right.
So if the unemployment is higher than
Hmm
expected today, that's going to
hmm
signal bad news for the economy because we're shedding jobs faster than the economy can absorb them.
hmm
And that will be bad for the dollar and
hmm
good for gold. And I'm kind of expecting that. I'm kind of expecting the unemployment to tick up. It's projected at 236,000.
hmm
So let's see.
Let's see.
One
Projected at 230. Okay.
comes. Oh,
Yep.
there it goes. We're gonna go up, it looks like. At least that's the expectation. News isn't out yet. Trade balance, good for dollar. Revised unit labor cost quarter over quarter, good for dollar. Trade balance, bad for dollar. Mixed signals here. Unemployment still isn't out. Ooh, 274. Bad for dollar, good for gold.
274,000.
I'm
Wow.
sorry. I'm sorry. 7.14. So I'm looking at the right thing. Oh yeah, 247,000. It was projected at 236,000. So there are more
Okay,
unemployed than expected.
right.
Should be good for gold.
Yeah.
I'm tempted to get into a cheeky buy here.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm going in. What always happens is it plays the hokey pokey for a little bit.
yeah.
Should have waited for the Renko to give me the sign.
Mm.
I think it has it in it to go up, but
Yeah.
still, still evaluating, still evaluating its future. What kind of gold is it going to be today?
Yeah. There's a little something.
Maybe it had already come up so much that this is priced in.
Yeah. That's what it felt like. Um, Not a whole lot of movement with the news. Like they've caught on to what Trump is doing. So everything's getting factored in before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blast through there, puppy. Come on.
That's- All right.
Wimpy, wimpy, wimpy.
Mm-hmm.
Hefty, hefty, hefty. Oh, God.
Yeah.
All right, I'm out.
You're out?
Yep.
Yeah, because like this is gonna like, is it at the high of the day or close to it? And
Yes. Yep.
yeah, so I mean, I don't see it.
But I thought news would push it through.
Yeah.
Didn't wait for setup. Okay, well maybe what we're doing here is going down then.
What's that?
Maybe what we're
Yeah,
doing here is going down.
yeah.
Oh, but not down enough. Oh, come on, man. Always messing with me.
But you got out, right? No.
Got out, but I got it. I got back in on a sell.
Oh yeah.
Ah, you piece of crap.
I I went in on a sell also, and I could have taken just the $80 profit or $60 profit or something. but no. Yeah. Okay, it looks like it's wanting to go up now.
Yep.
You're right. Hold on.
Yeah.
For my my little monster.
Price doesn't want to come back down and let us out.
No, no, I mean, there doesn't seem to be too much of anything going on.
No.
Yeah, I think now it seems to be coming down.
It's about time. I was getting ready to call its mother. Come get your child. It's misbehaving.
All right. Oh, there she goes.
Yeah, come on, give us some more after that long wait. Oh, don't screw around with us again. I see we're hitting a big support here on the 1 minute.
Mhm.
So guess I'll take whatever it gives me next time it shows me $10 or whatever.
Right. There we go. Oh, that was too quick, man.
Yeah. I think I took 20. Might have taken nothing.
I think I took 50.
I took 10. All right, now what it's gonna do. Now it's gonna drop the way we wanted it to.
Yeah, it's doing that.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh,
Look at that. I think just hit the WM4, so I don't know if it has a lot more to it. Should have stayed in that one, but I was just happy to get out after all that grief.
yeah, yeah, absolutely. My MT4 froze, so let's see if that's. Still frozen.
Oh wow. It looks like we're still going down. I'll put
You're not
another set.
taking a cell?
I think I will.
I'll tell you.
Waiting for a minute for the Renko to calm down. Nah, it doesn't know what it wants to do yet here. It's just kind of Going all over the place.
My MT4 is still frozen. Weird.
You're on aux,
No.
Flexi.
Yeah.
Huh.
Whoa.
All right.
That's weird.
Jumped in a cell.
It's frozen even on my phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And yours isn't?
No, mine isn't.
Oh, shit. There we go. Got out at 100.
Okay, good.
Where is where is gold at right now? Oh,
34.
there you go. Okay. Opened up. All right. There you go. I'll be
Not
right
really.
back.
Okay. Go down. Come on.
Okay.
1 minute for the 9 o'clock candle. That will
Oh,
probably
yeah.
give us the direction. There it is. That's 9 o'clock. See what it does.
Oh,
Looks like it wants to come down.
yeah. That's exactly what it feels like.
A lot of selling pressure just came in.
Oops.
Oh, come on. Push it through.
Yeah, it's definitely got to push it through. Huh? Maybe not.
Mm,
Maybe not right this second. There we go.
no. There's a lot of buying pressure right down there too. There's a lot of defending that level.
Right.
Defending the 32, 3402 level. What level is that on? 3378. Off of
Yeah.
the 4. Okay. Pushing through.
Yep.
Closed with 260.
Oh, you did it already.
Yep.
Nice. What the hell? I'll try it.
Too choppy. Too choppy for me to stay in.
There we go.
$270 I got.
130.
Good.
Went
Good.
back in.
Let's see. Yeah, it does look like we could get back in.
Yeah, I did.
Not quite yet for me.
There we go. Another 140. Get him back in.
Oh, come on.
Oh, it's nuts.
Come on back. Come on back.
Okay, now it's screwing me.
Think it'll be back.
It will.
Think it'll be back. Come
Yeah.
on. I got in a little late on this one, but I think it still has enough downward pressure to at least get me out,
Yeah.
or at least get me out with a small loss.
Yeah.
Here we come. Come on.
Yeah, getting there.
You've got this. Ah, come on. Push it through. $80. I could have taken more.
Okay.
Nice. Did you get out?
No, not yet. I was away. Uh, wow. I don't know if this is going to come back down anytime soon.
I think it is. Here it comes. Get out with what you can.
Okay.
There you go.
Out at 60.
Nice. Good job. All right, I'm going to stick around and see if there's another good setup. If there is, I'll take it. If not, I might call it a little bit early.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, you took it when the market was giving,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I think that's working smart and not hard.
Yeah, that was a nice drop.
Hmm
It gave back everything that it took in London.
Good.
Let's see what stocks are doing. Always curious. Oh, stocks aren't even open yet.
All right.
Little mixed, mostly red, but some green.
Mm.
All right, well, let's see. Just make sure we don't have any more news. The 8:30 trade balance, that was Canada. Um, Natural gas story, we got yellow folders for the rest of the day. And tomorrow we have unemployment change, the unemployment rate, non-farm employment change.
Hmm.
So, yeah.
Getting back up.
Yeah. The index FX trend is showing me all red.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, the first six are red, the next one's green, the next one's red, the last two are green.
Hmm.
So this is profit taking, I think.
Hmm. So you think after this it's going to come back down?
Well, that's what the indicators are saying, they're
Yeah.
so, but and my intuition market structure tells me, there was really no good reason for the dollar to come down. We had I mean for the gold to come down, we had in deflationary news, which should have brought the dollar down. So let's look at that. Yeah, the dollar
Yeah.
tanked. And
Yeah.
when the dollar tanked, I think gold would rise.
Yeah.
But gold is showing strength against showing weakness against the dollar.
Yeah.
So I think it wants to keep coming down. Just take
Yeah.
a retracement here.
A lot of volume.
Yeah, yeah. Right, here we come back down. Might be a sell. I'll wait for a little more confirmation.
Going in.
I'm thinking about it. Wrinkle's still kind of pointing up, even though it's coming down a little bit. It's not really showing me that it wants to go down. It's just kind
Right.
of moving sideways. Okay. There we go. I'm in. I'm in for a little bit anyway. Come on.
Yeah, you're right not to go into that cell.
Yeah, I got in though.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, let's see. I think it's still, it may, yeah,
I
may
think it's
play
still
around for a bit. It'll come
wants
back
to
down.
come
Yeah, yeah, it's coming back down. I think I'll get in now.
I'll tell you when I'm in profit, that would be your sign.
Uh-oh. Yep.
Yeah.
Sure enough. They got away, huh?
Yeah, I'm thinking about reversing position, but I want to make sure it's got the upward momentum
Right.
before I
Yeah.
do. Otherwise, just gonna wait.
Coming back down, huh?
Yep.
Oh, there you go.
If we can break through this channel.
Yep, there we go. Oh, oh,
Come on. Break through. Break through, pay me a little money.
mm.
That was 70.
Out with 160.
Good. My psychological issue is that when it makes me suffer for that long,
Hmm.
by the time it comes back around, I'm ready to just get out with a little something, even if it's going to give me more at that point.
Yeah. No,
So,
absolutely. I mean, it's just, yeah,
yeah,
it's money, and the instinct is to not lose. So
yeah, yeah,
$20 in the positive is better than $100 negative,
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
All right, we've got stock market opening in 3.5 minutes, and we'll see what that gives us, and then I think I'll call it.
Yeah. So you had a good day.
Yeah, not bad,
Yeah.
not bad actually. I had a couple losses. Where did I do? I had one loss for 20 or $10,
Hmm.
and I had a couple losses that were pretty bad. I had a 114 loss
Okay.
and a 340 loss, but I made up for it all.
That's great.
So I'm actually up about 150 for the day for the session.
Very good. That's
It's
really good.
bad. I think your session's a little bit better.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm not even, I don't keep track of that. I know I'm below, still below equity
Oh,
after that big loss yesterday.
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, 1 minute. You hear my dog?
Yeah.
Sorry about that. She thinks it's she thinks it's Armageddon when someone comes to the door.
Oh, okay. 1 minute it is. Oh, okay. Got nothing open. All right.
Have you been trading XAU as well?
Oh yeah.
How's that going?
Yeah. Pretty good. Like I think 20 pips or something.
Wow, you're really good at that.
I don't know, but now the problem is I have trades open. That's what always gets me.
Oh yeah,
You know, I hedge them and all that, but it's just when I just today like I cleared out all my hedges, just took a little bit of a loss, and to me it was worth it,
yeah,
just because it was getting too like you can keep track of what's what,
yeah, yeah,
you know.
yeah.
Uh, like even in the beginning, I was writing down all my hedges and all that, and I still couldn't keep up. So took a little bit of a loss, started with a clean slate, but still made 20 pips, and now I have couple open trades. Now my goal is just to close these trades.
Yeah, there it is, 9:30.
Wanted to go down, I guess.
It
Nope.
can give you a little fake out here at first. You never know.
Yeah.
Come into the market.
Yeah, at least 20 pips. Yeah, see that. Are you doing spot while you're doing this or no?
No, no, I'm not. No, I am.
Yeah.
I have spot accounts. I have
Mhm.
them parked just because I wanted to master futures before we
Yeah.
move on to the next phase of the business Tono and I are setting up.
Right. Yeah. 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 No,
I really
that's
needed to like be the futures guy.
yeah.
Oh, you have any upcoming parts you're playing?
You know, I don't right this second. It's been uncommonly slow, but I took the time to get these new headshots done, um, which my representatives don't ask for anything unless they think it's really, you know, and they came out way better than I expected. So,
Oh, great.
yeah, yeah.
Here we go.
Oh,
Moving up. Okay. Let's see.
taking a
Uh,
buy.
well, there's a resistance right here on the one.
Yeah,
So I make sure has the momentum to push through it. Looks like it does. So yeah, I'm in.
nice. Yeah, I'll get it.
Mm, that was a little early, but I still think it
Yeah,
has the drive to stay alive.
right, totally. Oh, see daisy. All right, here she comes. Right now. Okay, let's yeah, let's see some action, man. Come on.
It's trying.
It is. But on the MT4, I see it trying to push it down. Come on. Give it its wings. Let it fly.
Take a run at it. Take a run at it, Rinko.
Mm, there we go. No, 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 no. Yeah, yeah.
Out with 90.
Oh no. Ah, greed. Okay, out with 100. But
Good.
I could have gotten out at 170, but I still was greedy about it. Shit.
Wow. That was good. Good though. Good. Okay, I think I'm gonna call. That's good
Yeah,
enough.
I think you should feel good about today, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
way to go.
yep. After the last couple days.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right.
All right. And at some point next week, we can talk about it. If
Yeah.
I come to your place, I'll bring the laptop with me.
Okay. Cool.
So that way,
Yeah. Yeah.
okay.
All right.
All right, man.
Well,
Thank you. Today was what?
no, go ahead. What?
Today was intense, but it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. All right.
All right, buddy. I'll
Talk
catch
soon.
you
Tomorrow. Bye.
later tomorrow. All right.
Bye.
Cheers.
Yeah.